Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, or hello if you are new. In today's video I have got a hair tool to try out. I haven't tried a hair tool on this channel for a little while, so I'm really excited. I'm also wearing a Christmas jumper. It says it's the most wonderful time of the year, because it is. I'm in such a Christmas spirit, and I just thought I would show you a hot tool that would be great for over the Christmas period. This is very similar to a very expensive version of this product, and I wanted to see how it works on my hair, show you how I use it and the final result, because I absolutely love doing my hair, getting glam over Christmas. And I'm hoping that this tool will help me do exactly that. And the tool that I'm talking about is the Lee Stafford Making Waves. So this essentially has a different wavelength that you can do. So as you can see here, you can do quite short wavy, like beach waves that are quite tight. And with this, you can actually turn it, and that increases the depth of the waves that you do in your hair. So depending on how you like to do waves, if you like tight kind of beachy mermaid curls, or if you like something a little bit more relaxed, this tool allows you to do that, because you can literally adjust that. I'm hoping you can see that middle bit basically goes up and down depending on your preference. That is so cool. So the actual box says, so it says here it's a 4-wave depth, which ranges from shallow to deep for soft tousled natural waves right through to defined glamorous wavy locks. It's got a digital heat control with variable settings from 120 to 210, ultra even heat system alongside the barrels for beautifully defined consistent waves. It rapidly heats up, and heat recovery, which makes for faster styling and achieve long lasting results. It has an auto shut off feature after an hour, and it has a long salon length cable, so this is 3 meters, makes it super easy to plug in. And what I really like about heated tools is a swivel thing there, because then no matter kind of the direction you're doing it, it's so easy. That's something I always look for. There's also a little elastic thing there, so once you're done you can tie it up and put it away. And I'm really excited to actually try this. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do, but I'm going to give it a try, and obviously depending on what you like, this tool gives you lots of different options, which I am here for, because you only need one tool but you get lots of looks, which just saves space in your collection. I did have a Lee Stafford heating product in the past, so before I bought my GHDs I had Lee Stafford straighteners. I love them so much, so today I'm going to give this a try. With that all said and done, let's dive straight into the video. So what I am going to do is turn them on. So within here you have an on button, and by default it goes to 160, and there's little buttons underneath the on button to change the direction, so you can go as low as 120, you can go as high as 210. I'm probably going to stick to the 180 just because I don't want it to be too hot in my hair, but I want the curls to last. So that's how I'm going to just let it heat up. It said it's rapid, so it shouldn't take that long. What I'm going to do is probably do it on the more kind of glam side, just because it's Christmas and I love being super glam over this period of time. So I'm going to just let that heat up for a second. Okay, so what I'm going to do is then section my hair. So I'm going to start with the bottom section and then go up. I would love to know, over Christmas, do you often get glam, or do you stay super comfy in PJs and stuff? I'd love to know. I definitely love kind of dressing up and getting glam. So that feels like it's ready. It's super hot. It took just literally about a minute or two. And like I said, I've just put this to maximum just to get super glam waves, and we'll see what this is like. I've done a review before on the Babyliss waver, which just does the beachy curls. But to have something that gives you different options, I'm here for. I have already sprayed my hair with a heat protector, so make sure you do that to be just super gentle on your hair. I'm going to use the viewfinder to curl my hair, so I'm going to hope that this goes okay. And you start just by kind of crimping it at the top, and then you catch the wave again just so it's super continuous. And see where the wave dips down at the end, you catch that again in the first one just so it's super continuous. Oh, this looks so cute. And I always make sure that this side is laying at the bottom of my head, because I don't want these to touch my head because these are super hot. that's the deepest one, and I would say that that's actually still quite beachy and mermaidy. I thought it might have been like a bit bigger, but that's cute as well. I'm gonna go grab a mirror to make it a little bit easier, and then I'm gonna run through the next section as well. So this section here I just left on a little while longer, and as you can see it's a lot more defined than the first section. Should we try and see what the smallest one would be like? Let's just grab a little bit here, because I can always go over it if I don't like it. Just curious to see like how tight it goes on the tightest setting. Okay, so when we compare the two sides, this one here is definitely a lot more like tighter than this one, but they obviously follow a very similar look. This one just looks a little bit looser. I wouldn't say more glam, to be honest. I would just say more kind of like boho-y beachy, whereas this one is definitely a bit tighter and a bit more mermaidy. If your hair doesn't hold a curl well, I would say start with a tighter one, because it would naturally drop to probably something like this in the day. I definitely prefer this one though for me, because I have long hair. I definitely prefer something that's a little bit more looser. This bit for me just feels a little bit kind of crimp vibes, but that's very 90s, so if you're into that, you'll like that. And this will probably last in my hair probably for a couple of days, to be honest. My hair isn't normally prone to holding a curl particularly well. So yeah, it's definitely like a big difference, but I definitely prefer this side. But I love the fact you can achieve both with one tool. So just turn it back up just to the maximum one and continue doing this section. You can probably see a difference again here. The tighter one's gone a little bit kind of frizzier, whereas this one is a lot more kind of curly. So what you want to do with this style of crimper, because you obviously want to get it so close to your root, I divide my top section like so. Quite a large top section, because anything that is close to my scalp, I obviously want to make sure I'm even more careful when using this. So all of this I'm just going to tie and get out of the way, and then continue this bottom section here, and then I'll show you how I do the top section just to make sure that it looks super nice. Okay, so now for the top section, what I'm going to do is take this out, divide my part in, which for me normally sits roughly in the middle. That'll do. And I want to take my bangs out because I don't want to crimp or curl them. So I am just going to, for ease, just put these in a hairband here. And then what I'm going to do is take these sections. I normally do it in, I'm a bit more conscious in terms of not doing two big sections on the top. And the trick here is flip them over. So you basically want it to come up at the root as opposed to going down, which I found just works better for me. So all of this I've done kind of starting under, just because I prefer this bit to be flat to my head. Whereas on the top here, I do prefer to have a bit more volume at the roots. And can you see there? It kind of like goes out as opposed to goes in. And that will just create some more volume for you. And then look at that. It's just so glam. And I just continue this all throughout the top section. Anything that sits underneath, I just twist them back over, but you can just find the way that works best for you. I just try to get as close to my root as possible and build that volume up. Okay, I've just taken my bangs out and I think it looks really silly having them straight. It's probably going to look silly crimping them, but I feel like I have to. And then once it's all done, you just need to find little bits that you might not have done or need re-crimping. And what I've learned from using this is that I should have left it on longer just to kind of like crimp or curl as I was doing the bottom section, and because the top is a little bit more defined. So next time that's what I will do. And if you want them even more defined, then you can go on a hotter setting. Any bits I've missed, I'm just going to go over really quickly. Now what I would do is just run through a little bit of hair oil just to kind of calm any kind of frizziness away. But this is with the kind of widest section. So this really resembles my Babyliss Beach wave that I have already. It's not too big and defined. The Beauty Works one is going to give you thicker waves, so it's not very comparable. But I absolutely love this look because it really reminds me of Adele. I don't know if you guys kind of know the picture I'm talking about. I'll insert it here if I can find it. But my hair, I feel like, really resembles that, and I feel like that's an absolute vibe. Also, curling your bangs is definitely what you should do with this, just because otherwise it looks a little bit silly. But otherwise, I love this. What I love about this style of curling is that you lose basically no length, so your hair is as long as it is, and this is particularly great if you have short hair as well. I love this look on short hair. Some people think it doesn't really work, but I think it really does. It adds tons of volume, and yeah, I absolutely love it. I really love the way that this looks, and I'm going to be using this tons over the next couple of weeks as we have at Christmas celebrations. But yeah, what do you guys think? I think the only negative I would say is, one, it's a little bit heavy. So as I'm doing my hair, my arm like started to ache a little bit, and that it took a little while to do as well is probably like something personally, but that's because I have quite a lot of hair and my hair is quite long, so manually kind of doing it just takes a lot longer than perhaps if I was just curling in one go. But otherwise, I really love the result. I'm just so like pleased with it. I absolutely just love this look. I think it's so 90s, and yeah, it's just something a bit different for me personally, which is what I love doing over Christmas. So I will have these linked down below. I think they make an amazing gift, especially as you have that adjustment. You know that someone will find the setting that works best for them. So I'll have them linked down below. Thank you so much, Lee Stafford, for sending them over for me to try and show you guys, because I am a little bit obsessed. So I'm going to be having my hair like this, like I said, loads over the next couple of weeks. So if you see me at all on Instagram or anything and I have this hair, let me know that you came from this video. But otherwise, that is everything for today. I hope that you have a lovely couple of weeks, and be sure to subscribe if you enjoy haircare videos much like this one. And I have to say that even if you aren't buying these for a special someone, treating yourself is amazing. And I know Lee Stafford also has like a multi-change wand where you can get a super tight corkscrew curl, and I am dying to try that. So I'm gonna have to pick that up next time. But yeah, let me know what you think and if you love this style of hair. But with that all said and done, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Bye.